Hey guys, Janky here, and it's been a while since I've put anything up for, haven't really done anything to make any videos, but there's been a mountain of progress. We'll just kind of do a quick recap and, yeah, kind of showcase what's gone on here in the world. So, I think earlier we did a time lapse of this building coming up, but now we actually have occupants here that have crappy trades. That's been debugged because um, the idea was that we were going to heal zombie villagers, and it was working for a while, and then they'd give us, trades of one paper for one emerald. But then this new update came out, and that got buffed out, so yeah, we'll probably just go into breeding them, because that might be a little easier. But, yeah, so this is functioning now. Less zombies are getting in because I have a perimeter a little further out now that's lit up. And yeah, the graveyard's coming along. This here marks spawn. So this is where we originally spawned in. And yeah, this is the entrance to the graveyard now. I'm gonna work on this eventually, but it's coming along. Couple of huge things. Quite a few new buildings have gone up, including this one here. This one here as well, and oh, there's a third one over here that has gone up. This is still in progress over here. This is gonna be the town hall. We're gonna get a one of those green villagers that don't do anything. We'll get him in here, and he'll be making the decisions. Yeah, I like this pattern I found on Pinterest. I've been finding a lot of cool ideas on Pinterest and integrating them to really make everything look cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna make a table in here, and we'll have we'll have one of those green villagers that doesn't do anything, sitting at the head of the table. He's gonna be our town president or town mayor. Anyhow, I did start digging a giant hole here, which is now complete, but no spoilers. We'll go down there and take a look here in just a moment. And an item sorter, and I guess there is a new building over there as well. So that there's just too much new stuff to showcase. Let's take a look over here. This is kind of the greeting building. Oh, I hope is he gone? No, we lost him again. Okay, I think that what keeps happening is since baby zombies can jump up over this edge, I think every time I heal a zombie villager and get a cleric in here, I think he gets eaten by a baby zombie. That's the only thing I can guess, because I had villagers disappearing a lot from those buildings until the perimeter got expanded. But now, I mean, zombies won't spawn here, but they will spawn just out here in some spots, so that's close enough to draw them in, I guess. Now, we're gonna be adding another building right here. Getting a new villager in here. This will be our third occupant. Hopefully, I guess this is a very high-risk job, but we'll get somebody to replace him. I did clean this area up down here a little bit, make it look a little nicer. So, yeah, and one thing that's cool about this too, if we take a look, I made this small dock. One thing that's cool about this too is that so mobs can't walk through these because they see these trapdoors as full blocks, and they see them as 2 blocks tall, and that's a half slab. So they walk up and they just see a wall right here. So it's kind of just a nice thing to add to a base, little entries like this that you don't have to click to enter. But yeah, and then this building here's got a basement. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this building yet. I might put a fisherman down in the bottom or something. But the creeper head. yes, the creeper head. It has been a while since I actually built this, so I really should put quite a few videos up. But yeah, this whole section over here is completely done, but everything is not as it seems with this guy here. Because you can actually swim up the little waterfall coming out of his mouth. And, there we go. If you climb up the vines inside of him, there's a secret tunnel that goes down his neck. And underneath is a secret cave. This is actually, we're just calling this the sewer system. So that's exactly what this is. Yeah, so still a work in progress because, well, this section's done actually, but there's these little sewer tunnels like this section here that leads out underneath one of the bridges. And I'm just gonna make a giant labyrinth. Let's see if we can get people lost. Maybe like a hide and seek mini game or something. The idea is that I'm gonna make little sections like this that go down to a second level of the maze, just to really make it confusing. So yeah, there's all these little nooks and crannies. And that constant splashing just kind of adds to the effect, I think. But yeah. And this I'm going to work on. I want to make this an exit so that you can't just walk through the map like that. I think what I'm going to do is take off this stair block here, put a button or a pressure plate, and put a door so that you can't open it from the other side, but it won't take the map down when you leave that way. So, and then this is the main section of the sewer. So, everything's all half slabbed, so mobs can't really spawn in here. However, I think there are mobs down here. Oh. I guess if we leave a spot for mobs to spawn, millions will spawn there because they don't have very many options. Yeah, let's light this up a little bit. There we go. Now it's safe. So a couple really cool things. That's been a lot of the changes down beneath. Or I mean, I guess at the main base. But today, the map was completed. So this is a 100% complete map, and I updated the sections that needed updated. So we have a new player base over here, an older player base right here. This is mainly underground. Abandoned village. I added this village to the map today. And there's actually a lot of desert temples. Jungle temples. There's one here. Found another one over here today. Ratman has his base at one that is right. Where is it? Right here. And then there's a fourth jungle temple right there. We're making Achievement Town. That's the only thing that needs to be updated on the map, but Achievement Town's going to be in this little cliff area over here. We have Team Money over here. And then there's a couple other players that have made some nice progress on their bases, but you can see the shape of the base kind of coming together now. It's starting to form a square. And you can even see the top of the creeper head right there. So, that being said, the giant hole is what's next on the agenda. So that's over here. And yeah, we'll check this out. Oh, actually, we can go ahead and take down these signs because moving forward for the next 64 map segments, you may take 1 diamond per complete segment honor system. So people respected the honor system, but no one really helped with the map. I mean, there were a few people, but I only got help with like maybe, maybe like 5 or 6 segments. It really wasn't a whole lot, but help is help. So now for the, I guess to wrap up the tour. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a better way to come down here because that's what just gotten trickier and trickier. So this section is, well, there's something that bothered me the other day here, and I still haven't fixed it, and that is there's one lantern missing right there. You have all these lanterns all over the ceiling, but now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. And I can't exactly put scaffolding down because these are half slabs. So I guess I can take a half slab out and then put scaffolding down. But yeah, that's been bothering me. Anyways though, a couple cool things. So instead of having to take that elevator all sketchy like and land and then miss and then hit the ground and take damage, I made a modern invention and reinvented the stairs. So now a safe way to get up here. Yep. And apparently there's lots of mobs still spawning in here. But yeah, so this is the tree farm for large trees. Right now I have spruces growing in here, but I'm gonna, essentially what you can do here is you can plant the tree spruces or the giant spruces, the jungle trees, and the dark oak. And they have a lot of spacing on them, so, and with the water right next to them, I think that does make them grow a little faster. But you can plant 16 trees in here at a time. And the nice thing is, I mean, I did put a beacon here in the middle, so what you can do is, I also made this into a water elevator, so you can, it's not a bubble elevator, you have to hold space, but the idea is you come up like this, pick a tree, and if I want to take down this tree, I just land on it, and I just have at it. So yeah, that's been made really nice. You can also just land on that platform up there if jumping out of the water half sketchy like isn't your thing. Yeah, and you can safely elytra down to whatever tree you want. And the nice thing is there's water at the bottom, so no death unless you hit one of these lamps. Now, so there's that. I need to make a maintenance section that goes down to underneath, because that's complete now too. And the idea is that I'm going to switch all these blocks out for hoppers, so that as the trees get cut down and as the leaves break into saplings and sticks, those get collected automatically. But hoppers are expensive and I don't got money for that right now. Well, I don't have iron for that. So just a couple of things to look at here. So yes, that's come along. I mean, I like this tinted black glass. I think it adds to, I don't know, it just kind of adds to the aesthetic, I feel. But yeah, I need to lighten things up in here a little more. I think that, I don't know, maybe as I go about making hallways and stuff around this room, I'll just make windows, and I think that'll start lightening it up. And then also just, I don't know, we'll figure that out. That's going to be a work in progress. I still don't have the ceiling done either, but that's not going to take more than a few minutes. The other thing, I guess the next on the agenda is to get carpet in here because I'm done with the slime. The slime and most any mob won't spawn down there. I mean, that llama's down there, but he probably spawned up higher and then fell down. But yeah, everything down there is on half slabs. So up here, these aren't half slabs, so anything can spawn up here. And well, except for hostile mobs in the dark, slimes don't have a low light that they need to spawn. But I've been adding this carpet so moths will stop spawning, and I don't know about the colors yet. I'm going to keep working with this, but this was like 3 stacks of wool, so I need to get a wool farm because I'm done with these slimes. I mean, just to put in perspective, that's how many stacks of slime blocks I have from getting attacked randomly while I'm coming in here grabbing my stuff from my item sorter, which, by the way, has been amazing. I think that every world needs an item sorter. So, yeah, everything, all of these items, all the way up to here, get sorted automatically. This last corner section right here, I still need to put in the hoppers in the back to make them separate. I just don't have enough iron, so once this shulker box gets full, I'll finish doing that. But last thing to wrap everything up today, the so this I finished the other day, and yeah, I just came up with a bunch of ideas, and it's the planning room. There's a map on the wall just to kind of look at to give me some ideas as to what I'm going to put where and how big things are, because I mean that's how big the tree farm is, and this base from that point to that point is 300 blocks. So yeah, it really kind of gives me something to scale everything off of. But the idea is pretty simple. You know, if I want to go and work on the supermassive hole underground, which I don't know what else to call that. That's a future project. But let's say I get that done. I just come back here, flip the switch, and it is complete. But it's not done, so that switch needs to stay off. And yeah, so there's switches for everything back here. You know, you got the auto slime farm, because we are going to want those slimes, but maybe a little bit down the road. Flower farm, my sewer system, I want to complete that. The nether hub. Yeah, so there's a lot of the things that that are in progress. But the map room, I got to turn that light on today. Planning room, this one got turned on yesterday, I think, or it might have been a few days ago. And then the big tree farm. I still need to put the ceiling on it, but it's close enough. So yeah, I think that about gets us all caught up here. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of, you know, a little more frequent uploads, but I think in the meantime, that should get us caught up. Yeah, so hopefully the idea is that we can start getting videos up at least every other week. I eventually want to get to every week, but editing's a little difficult since I have a laptop that does not run the game very well. But yeah, there's a lot of cool things that I want to do, and a lot of cool ideas I'm finding on Pinterest and other sites. So anyways, tune in, and yeah, we'll take a look at this next time. Thank you for watching, and